Now, next up is a very interesting presentation by Mr. Swapneel Paul, IAS Director, Department of IT, Electronics and Communications, DITEC, Govt of Assam. Sir, can we please have you on the stage, please? Thanks.
A very good afternoon to one and all. So I'll briefly touch some of the IT initiatives which are constrained to IT and finance department. I don't have the authority to speak in the IT initiatives of the other departments, so I won't touch them. But this is very non-exhaustive. We are going forward with a lot of digitalization in the state. So I'll just briefly touch upon some of the key initiatives of finance and IT department. So I will start with the digital infrastructure for DBT schemes, which is the most upcoming platform of the finance department called DITEC. So we all know there have been a lot of talks about DBT in this seminar as well. DBT is the future, and in DITEC we are creating a platform which will act as a plug and play mode for every department to directly launch and implement any DBT scheme without involvement in any kind of survey, anything. So tomorrow, if a particular department says that they want to do DBT to this category of beneficiaries in such and such district of Assam, the system will be capable enough to find out the list of beneficiaries who are eligible, and the DBT can be done directly. So this is the DIDS system, which is based on the concept of single source of truth. So I won't go much into the details. So this is basically the history or the story of DBT in Assam. We started the state DBT cell in the year 2017. A steering committee was made in 2018, followed by a stakeholder coordination committee. And as is study for this platform started in the year 2019, and today we have completed the second UAT as well as the security audit, and we are about to go live with this particular platform. So this was the dream of the then Finance Minister and today's Honorable Chief Minister, sir, that this was his idea, which was announced in 2019-20 budget, that we should have an IT platform for smooth DBT transfers of every scheme in the state. Okay, so owing to that, we in Finance Department had developed, and I would like to thank the World Bank Group for supporting us to the Aspire program, under which we developed this particular platform. So now coming into what DIDS is. So it is basically the whole coterie of DBT schemes in one platter. Be it finding out the scheme, what we say scheme discovery, be it application, authentication, fund flow. This system also talks with the financial management system, so the budgetary things are reflected in the system, and finally the disbursement of money from the exchequer to the individual bank accounts. So this is an entire coterie of services involved in DBT present in a platter. So we have connected it to the Aadhaar vault, and also we are planning to connect it to the Umang platform very soon. So coming up to the architecture of DIDS. So it is based on the concept of registry. So we have 5 main registries. So these are the registries. One is the beneficiary registry. Next is the scheme registry, which beneficiary registry basically comprise of all the beneficiaries, eligible beneficiaries for DBT scheme in the state of Assam. So if I may say, in the beneficiary registry there are 3 layers. L3 layer comprise of those beneficiaries who have not been verified at all. Through any, they don't have the PAN card information, they don't have the Aadhaar card information, they don't have EPIC card information, we don't have any information, just the name, bank account number and IFSC code. So this is the last layer of the beneficiary that we call L3. L2 is a layer comprising of beneficiaries whose unique identifier except Aadhaar is given. And L1 are the Aadhaar verified beneficiaries of the DBT scheme. So we call L1 as the golden record. So once a class of beneficiary comes under L1, this will be frozen and it will make the social registry for the entire state for every DBT scheme. So in the scheme registry, we have a number of DBT schemes loaded. So now, for example, a potential beneficiary, she wants to apply. Basically, every scheme now has a different form. So once she puts all her credentials, the system will say that you are eligible for this scheme. So once she wants to apply in all the scheme, a detailed application form, which is a composite application form, for all the schemes in one go will come, and that will come from the scheme forms registry talking with the scheme registry. Then we definitely have the department registry of the participating department for the DBT schemes, and finally the users from the department. So entire end-to-end coterie, whatever we require in DBT is present in this platform that we have developed. So I won't go much into the details because we have time constraints. So I'd just like to say that the public distribution database, system database, which is already Aadhaar verified, and in our state almost 80 to 85% Aadhaar seeding has been done. So this PDS database we are considering as a single source of truth as of now, and our largest DBT scheme, that is Arunodaya, has already been Aadhaar seeded during the Arunodaya month, and so these two databases together will form our backend. So Arunodaya is the biggest DBT scheme in the state of Assam, and we went for a door-to-door survey followed by Aadhaar seeding, and we have successfully completed it. And in that we got hold a large number of case studies which are very handy for planning the future DBT schemes, and it was mainly meant for social audit, verification of existing beneficiaries, and purification of the beneficiary database, which we have completed. So now these are the other initiatives of digitization in the finance department. We have a comprehensive financial management system in the form of FinAssam. All AA, FS, budget, FOC, everything is done in that portal. We have the CTMIS portal, which is for the treasury officers. It is the comprehensive treasury module. Then we have the state public procurement portal, where all tenders, be it online, offline, has to be published in the state public procurement portal, which has been developed very recently. And then we have a graph called government received accounting system. For example, anyone appearing for APSC exam, she will have to give pay some amount for the exam. This payment will be directly routed to the exchequer through our payment gateway, that is GRAS. So these are some of the initiatives of the finance department. Now coming to the IT department, so these are the policies that we are implementing from IT department. IT and Electronics Policy 2017, Electronic Services Rule, Cyber Security, Right-of-Way Guidelines, and State Data Center Usage Guidelines. So recently we came up with an ROW portal as well, where by ROW I mean, for example, the telecom service provider wants to install a OFC cable, or say for example the mobile towers. So in that case the permissions used to be very manual before. Now we have digitized the entire process from application to payment of the amounts to the clearances required from PWD roads, PWD buildings, etc., from Deputy Commissioner's office. Everything has been business process re-engineered and is present in the platform, and any TSP and ISP shall be able to directly log into this portal and apply and get clearances for the same. And we have already integrated this portal with the PM Gati Shakti portal of Government of India. So this is about the ROW portal. And finally, we in Directorate is also going for one AUA, KUA. So we are implementing this project. We have recently tendered out, and by the next 3 months, we in the Directorate of IT, Government of Assam, will be capable for providing the authentication services for Aadhaar and AEPS and other DBT related things in the department itself. So I have 50 more seconds left. I wind up here. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Would like to call, no problem sir. I would also like to call Mr. Alok Vaidya, Country Head, Solutions Architects, AWS, to please felicitate So if you could collect the token of appreciation once again to Mr. Swapneel Paul, IAS Director, Department of IT, Electronics and Communications, Govt of Assam. Can we have a huge round of applause for such an amazing transformation